See, as I said, I am getting better about using potions. I am getting better. And honestly, I can afford to waste those 4 HP points on it. It's not really necessary, but we have a battle over here with this fisherman. So you're going to see Bill. First, we battle. So let's test out our new and improved cabbage with Fisherman Wayne. And also, that face is absolutely glorious. What a glorious first battle for Ivysaur to have. Absolutely glorious. Level 14 Magic Heart. Oh, this is not even gonna be fair. And I'm a little surprised you survived. Granted, Vine Whip is not a great move, and Ivysaur does not have a great physical attack stat, so it doesn't shock me. But still, I mean, it's a Magic Heart. It's still a Magic Heart. But also, like, sort of a continuation of what I was talking about a bit yesterday with, like, Volt Tackle, is that, with moves like Pikachu with Volt Tackle, is, I do really like Volt Tackle. Even if it isn't a great move, it's just like a fun novelty to have on a Pikachu just because, oh yeah, it's like a really strong move, as strong as Thunder, but it always hits, though it does incur recoil damage, and I do like how it does incur recoil damage. You know, I do like the idea of, you know, Pokemon getting a really, really strong move, but that strong move comes at some sort of cost to, you know, be a strong move. I do like that, and it's not the greatest move in the world, but it's a fun novelty to have. Because Pikachu doesn't really have the greatest of attacking stats in general, and nor does Raichu. Its main thing is its speed, and it's actually like good tech coverage. Especially, well, these days, I guess. You know, these days, Raichu is more known for its VGC usage as a great redirector. But we have entered Bill's laboratory. Not Dexter's lab, but Bill's lab. Where? Oh no, there's a blob in the corner. Alright, yeah, this happens. That's so creepy. Hi, I'm a Pokemon. No, I mean, no. Bill, call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemon fanatic. I mean, you look more like a true purple Pokemon fanatic to me. What's a skeptical look? You're not joshing you, pal. Let's go for an experiment combined with a Pokemon. How about help me out here? Sure. Once that's up the teleporters, you can run the cell separation system. You have my PC over there. You're doing it right. Don't let me hanging. I'm counting on you, pal. Yeah, this is... If you could see this when you first played the games back in, like, original Red, Blue, and even Fire Red, Leaf Green, this would probably traumatize people. Start up the cell separation system from the thing. Meanwhile, all we see is a bunch of technobabble. Give it 10 million gigawatts of power. 1.1 gigawatts of power, I guess, is actually necessary. Or, oh no, we screwed up. Now there's gonna be a fly monster coming out. We have Jeff Goldblum on the loose. Except not really, that's Bill. And I didn't realize Bill was a redhead. Huh. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud. I owe you one. And really, it was Southern. You had a Pokemon box right there. Good job. Maybe so many Pokemon since the Pokemon Professor. Oh, could be mighty thankful. He talks very Southern. You know, you'll be mighty thankful. That is a Southern thing. Show me to thank you too. Just save me after all. Here, this'll do. SS tickets from Bill. Cruise ship as Ann pulls into port of Vermilion City. He invited me to some party on board, but I don't fancy the gatherings. Yeah, that is Bill from the... I guess Bill is Southern, I guess. Huh. Pikachu wants to show us something. There we go. I guess it's just like you shit it laterally. The shocked face. Some previously spies that Bill emerged from the smoke. I love the expressiveness that they give Pikachu, and I haven't seen Eevee in this game, because again, I haven't played, well, Let's Go Eevee, but I love the expressiveness. This is our first instance, popular dates, probably been coach. Oh, this is actually not the thing I was talking about, but this is a coach trainer. You know, I'm pretty strong, I'm under battle. I like how they reference Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or like Gold, Silver, Crystal, with Misty being out here 3 years later. I do like that they reference that. We are challenged by Coach Trainer Amala. I love the male and female Coach Trainer models. Start with a Machop. Let's chop to it. Machop to it. With our cabbage. We have evolved the cabbage. This is a perfect time to set up some poison powder, damage over time. Mostly because, like, I think at this point, at least going forward for a while, until we get moves like Razor Leaf, it will be better for... Oh. You have Seismic Toss to get around my resistance. I don't like that you have that. I don't like when the AI is smart. Yeah, until we get a move like Razor Leaf, which is not going to be for a good bit, I think, honestly, the best thing that Ivysaur is going to be doing is really residual damage over time. Yeah, 16 damage, 16 damage with a single Seismic Toss. Sapped out some health by lead. It probably would have been... Actually, no, not even... Well, let's see, we got 15. So we recovered 7 HP right there. Yeah, using Leaf Seed first turn would have been the better play because it would have been able to survive another, Seismic Toss. Fine. Whip. Yeah, we're not really doing any damage with Vine Whip. So it will be better to do residual damage over time with the combination of the Poison Residual Rack Up and the Leaf Seed Health Restoration that gives us a little bit of health back. This should put them into KO range. This should be KO range. Yes, okay, they will. Or we can get a critical hit, and it really didn't matter at all. What is it with this Ivysaur? Well, I mean, it's the former Bulbasaur, now Ivysaur, just getting critical hits against coach trainers. Am I the one who was coached? It's like, well, no, it wasn't against the... No, that was against the Cocoon. That was the Bug Catch that had that. But we gained a TM Seismic Toss for that. Seismic Toss damage to the level of Pokemon that use the move. Another feature I love about this game, the coach trainers, they hand out TMs. Oftentimes, they will be TMs they themselves have been using. In a very similar vein, I was about to say a very similar mechanic, but in a similar vein to the way in which gym leaders use a move, and they will, well, give you the TM of that move. I always really liked that. It's one of the reasons I really liked Flint from Sinnoh. As much as a lot of people don't like Flint, I really do love how his entire team is not just pure fire. They are a lot of different Pokemon that just have fire moves. Oh, Ivysaur's found a thing. What have you found, my little cabbage? Wasn't in the plants? It is a raspberry. I mean, it makes sense that, Ivysaur would indeed be, like the plants. Look how happy it is. I love I like the little run pace. Because, like, the way that it doesn't move both legs simultaneously. Its one leg goes down and there's like a little bit of a frame or two difference in like the step time for the left and right side. It really just makes it look, more lifelike. It looks so much better. It looks so unnatural. Like both, feet were moving at the same time because that's not how animals actually move. All right, so we are probably almost ready for Misty. Main issue is just with the levels. Again, I'm not gonna lie, Misty actually does have a quite high level team, at least when it comes to this point in the game. And even, with Pikachu, we should be completely fine. But we actually are under leveled for, well, this point in the game, relatively speaking. As I did mention, that yes, this game is designed very much with the system of you going out and catching Pokemon and leveling your team up that way in mind. It also is designed in mind with the EXP All being permanently active. But as we can see, from right here, Rise level is going to be level 19. Considering we are only level 16 and we actually have two Pokemon that grow at a relatively quick pace, and we've actually been fighting every single trainer and even doing catch combos to, well, get my Bulbasaur initially, we are still underleveled. But when there's at least level 15 with our Bulbasaur. In that case, head in, good luck. I do like this, how they actually do, you know, just jump off into the water. I was like the water just undulating animation. I just love it. It just, this game looks amazing. Beauty Lily. Wait, is this what I, if they're referencing what I think they are referencing, nice. I should check to see if that actually is the thing that they are referencing, because I like references. You know, I do like references. I don't like overly, you know, fan service that, you know, is just aggressively referencing things. But little things here and there, like, you know, a character reference here and there, I like. And if they are referencing what I think they are referencing, then props to them. Blub blub. And one of our viewers' name is Blub Blub. Well, I mean, they change the name every day, but like, Blub Blub is one of the things that they go by. But yeah, if you want to avoid these two other trainers, you can just go around the giant loops. Me, I'm a beautiful girl who glides in the water. Well, better to glide in the water than to glide on the grass. That's Rillaboom's turf. Yep, Beauty Violet. Yep. In the anime, it is noted that Misty has 3 sisters. Lily, Violet, and Daisy. I think... I mean, well, I'm fairly certain that they are referencing that. You know, that the last one I know is probably Daisy. And it's going to be a reference to that, which I do like. Again, I don't like aggressively referencing things, you know, other things for the sake of fan service, but Misty's sisters just were side characters, just fairly remote, and just, yeah, we're just referencing them. I actually like that. That is a very good reference. Because little things like that, I adore references like that. It's a bit similar to how in Sinnoh, they reference Rebecca, the lady with the glasses and the Metagross in the Destiny Deoxys movie. She is actually in the Hoenn game. No, it's the Sinnoh games. Yep, Daisy. She has her Metagross and her Tyranitar, which she had a Metagross, of course, in Destiny Deoxys, but in the intro, so I believe it was Jirachi Wishmaker, she is shown at a tournament battling Brendan with a Tyranitar. And she is using, well, both a Tyranitar and a Metagross. So a reference to that. And they didn't translate her name correctly, I believe, in the English version, because in the Japanese version, it is the same character's name. And what is with the freaking criticals all the time? This thing better not have Ice Shard. Okay, Aqua Jet. Okay. I saw the priority, like, oh, this Pokemon is moving quicker than you, and I got... What is with the crits? Those were 2 back-to-back crits. What is it with just the critical hits going off in this game? Like, I'm starting to get a little concerned. But we gained a level up, level 17. Just in time for us to go and head out. And you heal. I do like how the Pokemon will actually despawn if it gets too close to the edge, or if you are too close to the edge, because, well, yeah, they could slip into the water. That's kind of dangerous, especially for a Pokemon. Because, well, yes, plants do indeed need water to survive. You can drown a plant by overwatering it. Well, it's also chlorinated water, which isn't really good for plants to begin with, so makes sense. Back to full health, all better now. Let's continue. Hope to see you again. I think we should be good. But Misty's initial battle lineup. I do love how they actually did keep the Unova Gym logo. I don't think I mentioned that, but I am glad they kept that little insignia. Hi, you're a new face. Your policy is Pokemon. What's your approach? Sand. My policy battle is all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. See, that's why I love Gastrodon. Normally you body my sand teams, but Gastrodon utterly jokes you. The world-famous beauty is your host. My sweet Pokemon are ready. Are you? Misty, the Cerulean City gym leader, has challenged us. She leads off with a Psyduck, level 18, with the moves Confusion and Water Gun. May not seem the most intimidating, but it is a little higher level than we are. Even with our type advantage, we are still using only a physical move against it, but we still should be able to beat it quite easily. Even though it has a super effective Confusion, we are, well, we're a little lower level than it, but we are not same type attack bow this week, and then it gets the 10% Confusion chance. Okay, good. We did not actually get hit by the Confusion. Confusion is a 10% chance of Confusion, right? Or 30. I know some moves are weirdly 30% chance of things happening, others are 10. I think it's a 10% chance? Yeah, 10% chance of Confusion, right. Starmie, though, is the real worry of her team. Level 19. This thing has incredible stats by this point in the game. I believe it actually outpaces the stats of your partner Pikachu or Eevee. Actually, I'm going to check that right now just to make sure and confirm. However, its moves are the real terror. Swift doesn't seem, that big of a problem. I mean, it's Swift. Psywave, which Psywave is an interesting move. It actually doesn't have type effectiveness, if I recall. Earlier generations may have actually changed that. Earlier generations, it actually has no effectiveness, but they may have changed that. But Psywave inflicts random damage depending on the level, and it hits like a frickin' truck. And its final move is Scald. You know, that base 80 power water type move that is a 30% chance to burn, that sees extensive high level competitive play because it is just that good. And yes, that thing took that hit like an absolute champ. Starmie is known for not necessarily being the bulkiest thing around, but at this point in the game, this thing has better stats than you. Even though we are, yes, a little lower leveled, and likely, yes, being a higher leveled would have actually allowed us to beat this Starmie in a single fight. But yes, your partner Pikachu, partner Eevee, has 430 for a base stat total. And she just goes for Swift because reasons. Whereas Starmie is a Pokemon with a 520. So even at absolute best, it has a 90-point BSD advantage. It also far outspeeds and far outbulks you. It also outpowers you, which, considering speed is pretty much the good thing Pikachu had that I actually mentioned in the last episode, yeah, it pretty much can obsolete almost any advantage you actually have by this point in the game. Unless you have a grass type, and even then, most grass types by this point in the game will actually be part poison in order to advantage against Psywave. But again, Psywave I do not believe actually has access to same attack bonus. But we have beaten Misty, little high five tail slap, and we receive the Cascade badge. Makes Pokemon up to level 30 obey us. Also get a favorite TM, Scald. Yes. This game really does not screw around. Teaches Pokemon moves Scald. You got a Pokemon that lives in the water. There is a reason Scald sees high-level competitive play. You're still shaking uncontrollably. You went down, but you did very well, Pikachu. You did very, very well. Boop. Yeah. Like, yes, Scald, Psywave. Psywave. Yes, Psywave. Yeah, it inflicts random damage between 1 and 1.5 times the user's level. Damage is always rounded down. That will always deal at least one news. It does not take weakness or resistance into account. However, type immunity is also ignored. Yeah. It's a very weird move, and you would think that, yes, it is a bit of a disadvantage for Ivysaur to go up against it, but it's still a pretty hard-hitting move, all things considered. Even though, yes, it is 1.5 times the user's level, 1.5 times the user's level when it is level, function level 20, that's functionally 30 damage. Around 30 damage of a move. Considering we have less than that, less than, 60 HP, it could still pretty easily do a lot of damage to us. But that is all. Thank you very much for coming out today, guys. Let's rock and roll, and that's another badge in the case, courtesy of our newly evolved Ivysaur. See you guys next time. There we go. There's a good shot of Ivysaur.